I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out. I will leave this behind me, burn it all to the ground.
What's up, you guys? If you're seeing this video on Wednesday, the Ghost Blueberry Toaster Pastry Protein is live. I'm currently eating it in my oats, and it's like eating a toaster pastry in my oats, and then it's also kind of like a PB&J because I put peanut butter on top. It's the best flavor, hands down. It's launching today. I honestly recommend going and purchasing it today because I really feel like it'll sell out pretty quickly if it hasn't already. But I'm aware that I'm biased because I at this point, like, no, I don't care about any other brand. But it's amazing. It's the best protein I've ever had. I've honestly tried a million different brands. I really have, because I've been into fitness now for the last like 4 or 5 years. I've tried PE Science, I've tried Cellucor, I've tried First Form, I've tried BPI, I've tried, what else? Those are a lot of the big brands. Optimum Nutrition, but this is like the best flavor profile I've ever had. I love the fact that it has toaster pastry chunks. That's freaking awesome. The flavor is just amazing, and I'm gonna eat this before it gets cold because I don't like eating cold oats. But anyway, there's no workout footage in this video because I forgot my camera yesterday, or I thought that I forgot my camera, but I hadn't. But there is kind of a long talk at the end about what's going on in my life right now and why I really chose to do another show. So hopefully you guys stick around for that, and I will catch you in the next clip. What's up, you guys? I'm not gonna talk for very long. Number one, because my camera is on like 2 out of 3 on my battery thing, and once it gets down to 2, it dies kind of quickly. I'm back, headed back to A Better You Wellness. It's up in Indy in like the Carmel area, which is on the north side of Indy. So it's a bit of a trek for me, but it is basically like all things like innovative, modern therapy for your body. Like they've got cryo, they have like the spot treatment cryo, they have face cryo, they have like an infrared sauna, they have a float tank, they have this thing, I want to say it's like Normatec is what it's called, but it basically is like putting basically like a giant blood pressure cuff on like certain areas of your body to help like reduce inflammation, kind of like flush out all the toxins and like reduce lactic acid and whatnot. And then what else? The float tank is like really great for, basically it's like a lot of Epsom salt in this big tub of water, and it shuts. It's like this big egg looking thing, and it's like fully dark, and you're kind of like submerged. Obviously your face is above the water, but they shut it, and then you basically like meditate for an hour, and you can't see, and you can't hear, and you can't feel because you're like floating and you just feel nothing. And basically your cortisol levels like are supposed to decrease a lot from doing that. And my battery's freaking blinking, so I have to go because I want to record it, and I didn't bring a backup battery, and I want to at least get some footage. So I will catch you guys in the next clip, which will be there. So now I just sit here for like an hour. So this is a very dangerous way to be carrying my meal on top of my cup. But I have got, sorry, my neighbors are outside. I've got some cinnamon chicken with sweet potato, almonds, peanut butter, stevia, a spray of butter, and I think that's it. And some water. Sir. Sir, why are you sitting like that? What's up, you guys? So, as you saw in the beginning of the video, I want to talk a little bit about why I decided to do yet another show how I feel about my season, whatnot. So, for my first prep, I felt really good about it. I felt really confident going into my first show. I felt really proud. Felt like I worked extremely hard to get there. And then right after my first show, I met someone, and I kind of was in this place of like, well, I want to be able to like go on dates and like have dinner out and like just kind of track loosely and like have a glass of wine if I want to have a glass of wine and like be a normal human. Because I had been on prep for so long, and I finally met someone that I really liked, and I kind of put my goals for competing on the back burner to like fit in with that person's life. And I don't know if it's just like mostly in your head when you do that. Like most people don't really care, and like you eating a certain way doesn't really affect other people. It's your mentality that affects other people. So like talking about it constantly, or I mean, I guess not going out to eat with people like can affect them because they want to go out to dinner and you can't, or you can't eat. And I'm rambling at this point, but basically I didn't track everything to the gram. I did a lot of intuitive eating, and it was not allowing my body to drop fat like I needed to. When you're losing weight early on, you can kind of intuitively eat, but for a competition prep, you really need to be like to the gram, to the T, like measuring everything out pretty perfectly, like within like 2 to 3 grams overall. Not within 2 to 3 grams, like multiple times a day. And that's something as a competitor that like you're aware of, and I was aware of it, and it stressed me out that I was doing that, which also doesn't help. You lose more body fat, and by the time nationals rolled around, I didn't feel ready. I didn't feel proud. I felt really embarrassed with how I looked. I felt really embarrassed that I hadn't gotten to the level of leanness that I wanted to achieve on a national stage. And it's not really even about like nationals for me. It's about like getting to a level of leanness that like that competitors should be at. And I just wasn't there, and I just felt, honestly, I just felt humiliated with the fact that I couldn't stick to it. I didn't put myself first. I just did what was more comfortable during that time to please other people, and I wanted to prep one last time to really, just to really prove it to myself that I can do this. I'm being selfish this time. I want to win an overall. There's a very specific show that I'm doing that I will let you guys know as soon as it gets a little bit closer. But I want the overall for that show. Like, I want it. I want to earn it. I feel like it's mine. So I want it that badly. But anyway, I feel really, I'm having kind of like an emotional day / week / I don't want this to be like an oh woe is me pity party, but I just want to let you guys know where my head is at. I just feel like really disappointed in myself for not being as strict as I should have been my second prep. I grinded so hard the first one, like so hard. My body was changing so fast because I had never dieted before. And then I kind of just thought like, oh, I can just maintain like where I'm at and like lose a few pounds by eating healthy and like tighten up, and it just, I'm just so frustrated with myself. I cannot even explain to you. Like it irritates me really badly, but you know, you can't live life with a bunch of regret. So everything happens for a reason. Have some things going on in my life that are not competition related, that actually kind of are like more, it would favor me more to stop competing if I pursue these opportunities. So anyway, I'm being vague, but that's pretty much it. If I'm out of it right now, it has nothing to do with diet. I literally just ate, and it's more just like the personal stuff right now that's really hard for me to just like pull my shit together and pick up the camera. I know a lot of people tend to like shy away from the camera when they're going through something personal, and like they don't pick up the camera because it's hard to talk, and like it is hard to talk, and I'm sure a million people have clicked out at this point, but I want to always be open with you guys about what I'm going through, even if it means I don't come off as myself on camera, because we don't all always come off as ourselves. We don't all always give across like this happy-go-lucky perfect little life, and I don't have that by any means. But what I mean is we don't all have good days. Sometimes we don't feel like ourselves, and I just want to remind you that it happens to all of us. It happens to me. It's happening to me right now. I don't feel like myself. I feel frustrated. I feel confused, betrayed, shocked, just lots of things, and it's okay. I'm a very self-aware person. I can acknowledge my feelings and like try to move on and just take every day as it comes. And I feel like when you go through something personal, having prep is actually kind of nice, because it gives you the chance to really focus on you and really have something that at the end of the day, like, you feel so accomplished because you hit your macros to a T, and like you can be proud of yourself that day because you did like everything you're supposed to do to make that day successful in terms of prep. So it's nice to have that control back in my life. But anyway, I'm obviously on prep now. Like, I'm prepping for a show. I've chosen a show. I'm reversing a little bit right now, so my calories are a little bit higher. But obviously, like, when you prep for so long and you're in such a deficit, you're kind of just like perpetually hungry. That doesn't sound like the right word to use. Perpetually hungry. Perpetually hungry. You're just hungry. Like, the hunger never, like, it's been a long time since I've been full. But anyway, I'm obviously like prepping again, and I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna crush it. So just ate my breakfast, and now it's time to do some work before I go do cardio and abs. So I think that's the end of this video, because I want to film my cardio and abs for you guys for the next video. So I'm sorry for this one being just a bunch of talking, because that's not really that fun to listen to. But I hope you liked it, and I will catch you guys in the next video. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.